Good evening, everybody. I need to do a live alert. Let people know that this is round 3 of Zeb316 versus Sapphron. If you'll just give me a moment, I can do this. Live alerts. Zeb316 versus Sapphron. Match 3. Twitch.tv/speed runners arena. There we go. Yay, race indeed. Yay, race indeed. Match 3 hype. Match 3 hype. Zeb316, who, if memory serves, was at the very top of the Swiss, versus Sapphron, who did very well in the rat bracket. I think Sapphron lost one match. Anyways, these two fantastic runners have made it to game 3. Zeb finally taking a loss. Both runners have the seed. Both runners are getting ready to start. And I encourage you, before this race begins, to go follow them. I should probably introduce myself. I'm Invarial. I'll be talking for the next roughly an hour about what's going on in this race. GamerCoon is going to be keeping track of what's going on in this race, and Music75 is behind the scenes, making sure that all the audio levels are good and the music is good and all of that fun stuff. Feel free to go give the broadcast team follows as well if you're feeling generous. Music has sent a GLHF into the IRC, has dropped the gate, and these two runners will be getting ready to go in 10, 976, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Stream delay. Stream delay. Probably do one of those prediction things. And that's going to require me to move the Discord window out of the way. Which suit will be found first? Varia or Gravity? Which suit will be found first? The one that is seen first, not collected first in this race. Sapphron and Zeb have both headed off to the left. Doors open for both. That's sync. Sapphron does not get a moonfall. And so Zeb is out first and will make it to the morphing ball pedestal a couple of seconds before Sapphron does. Morph ball on the morph pedestal. This is going to be an epic race. As long as the race is decided by movement and not someone went up, someone went down, or someone missed an item location. There's high jump boots. That puts the item in the ceiling into logic. Sailor Jade hoping for bombs at or before BT. Oh, Sapphron morphing a little too low, I think, and just missing that jump. Gets it on the second try. Energy tank in the ceiling. And missiles. First item missiles means that Bomb Terizo will have bombs or power bombs. So there's a chance, Sailor Jade. And GamerCoon has the tracking link. And so we have morph balls tracked, we need high jump tracked, and then we'll be good to go. Thank you very much, GamerCoon. And Zeb is the first one down, and we'll be checking Bomb Terizo. Power bombs. Sorry, Sailor Jade. Re-roll it. Yeah, sorry, you two. Gonna have to nix this seed and try again. Sapphron missing Alcatraz on the first attempt. That's going to cost a couple of very valuable seconds against this opponent. Super missiles at 230 missiles. That puts one of each ammo type into logic. And Zeb has a one-room lead over Sapphron. Zeb running down the Terminator, finds Grappling Beam. That's a very interesting item to find lying around. That's access to X-ray, that's access across the moat. And Zeb checks the back gauntlet and finds, that looks like super missiles and space jump. Space jump, one of the up logic items in the game, being locked behind gauntlet means that there is an alternate up logic item to be found to get through the gauntlet. High jump does not count as up logic for gauntlet. That wall jump is deemed too difficult with high jump boots. So we're looking for morph ball bombs, we're looking for speed booster. Speed booster cannot be here in the mockball area, as it is required to access the mockball area. That was an energy tank at the front, an energy tank underneath the crumple bridge, super missiles, and more super missiles. And Zeb is checking the early super missiles item. It's X-ray, 1/3 of the microwave beam. Hello, Neoleta. There's a third energy tank for Zeb. Well, that's all of the items that don't need tracking. Incoming lots of ammo. Missiles here at the first Edicoon's item. Behind the super missile locked door, more super missiles. Ammo, good to find. Just take a bit of a nap, GamerCoon. I'll wake you up when there's something to track. Regular missiles for Zeb, setting up to do the mockball out of here. And Sapphron has caught up. Sapphron and Zeb demonstrating how much movement plays a role in Super Metroid speedrunning. And my cat demonstrating how adorable my cat is. Hello, Mace. That's an energy tank outside Mission Impossible. Zeb taking a nice damage boost off the side hopper, picking up super missiles at Mission Impossible. That's a spring ball sitting on top of the charge beam. And at charge beam itself, power bombs. Spring ball is an item that needs to be tracked, but Zeb hasn't picked it up yet. Sapphron also hasn't picked it up yet. Okay, Zeb picks up spring ball and Gamer-kun has to track something. Very nice. Tipo SB in the chat indeed. Zeb gets the super missile positioning on the first try and is through to the back of Spore Spawn. Spring ball for Sapphron. And that's a reserve tank, and Zeb hesitates but picks it up. Sapphron using the grappling beam, affectionately known as the bug zapper, to kill a couple of bugs, and picks up that reserve tank as well. Zeb heading into the wavegate room. With high jump, this jump is allegedly a lot easier. But you're looking for a vertical position where firing the super missile diagonally causes it to, on one frame, be on the left side of the gate, and on the next frame, be on the right side of the gate, and exploding and hitting the blue switch, which will raise the gate. For a long time in Super Metroid, it was thought that you could only wavegate glitch with the switch on the left side, and then a setup for the wavegate glitch was discovered. Zeb deciding to check Green Hill Zone before going through Retro Brinstar. There's an energy tank in the pipe. And is Zeb gonna head back up? It's looking like yes. Construction Zone, Old Mother Brain, Billy Mays. There are a few checks to be had up here. Some very nice morph ball movement to stay under that side hopper. And Sapphron is setting up here as well. We have a construction zone check, and that's it from Zeb. Whereas Sapphron is going to keep heading to the right, we finally have divergence. We'll see. Zeb has made it to Red Tower and is heading up Red Tower. Is going to check Alpha and Beta power bombs. Tried for that rising shot, didn't quite get it. But is up the second attempt. And Sapphron is checking Billy Mays right now. Missiles and super missiles. Not the best Billy Mays. Not the best Billy Mays. And at Alpha Power Bombs, Zeb finds Spazer and some super missiles. Spazer's beam, upgraded damage, wider shot. Nice find. Basically, the only upgraded beam you don't have at the end of the... Well, you don't have equipped at the end of the vanilla game. But really nice to have before that. 13:37 on the clock, no suits found. And super missiles at beta power bombs. Is Sapphron? No, Sapphron is not going to check Old Mother Brain or climb supers as he is out of power bombs. As Zeb heads back up to the ship. We're seeing some really nice movement from both of these players. And that is a really nice ship on Saffron's screen. Sapphron trying the gauntlet jump with high jump boots. And yes, we do have a high five. Both runners are going to pick up their space jumps in a moment. Both Zeb and Sapphron struggling with that first gauntlet jump is why high jump boots are not logical access to gauntlet in SMRAT. And Sapphron has made it through the gauntlet and will be the first to pick up Space Jump. There it is. And Zeb is like, I would rather have the super missiles than space jump. I'll pick it up too, but the super missiles are the priority. Criteria PBs is a good check. I think that's where Sapphron is headed now. Wave beam. That's a wave beam for Sapphron. And that'll be a wave beam for Zeb. Oh, But where is Sapphron going to go next? If Sapphron goes down Red Tower and heads down the map, I think that's the play. I think logically that's the play. Red Tower and down will let Sapphron check all of the locations that Zeb has already checked. But no, this looks like a moat check, and probably Fantoon. That's an energy tank at the end of the maze. I don't think that's getting picked up. And that's missiles under the sea. Sapphron getting those power bombs ready, but doesn't need them. Quick switch to super missiles. And there it is. Super missile into wreck ship for Sapphron. There's a speed booster for Sapphron at the spooky location. Spooky speed booster today. Now, Speed Booster just puts a bunch of ammo and X-ray into logic. From what we've seen. Will that direct them to bowling? Maybe. Maybe. But all of this from Fantoon forward is out of logic. They do not have enough energy tanks for Fantoon to be in logic. Energy tanks or suits to mitigate damage, or charge beam or screw attack. Ooh, Sapphron actually in Fantoon's eye and cannot do damage on that first eye opening. We have 2 Fantoon fights for you right now. Very nice doppel from Sapphron, Vanilla Varia. And Fantoon is down on Saffron's screen. Gravity at Wreck Ship Reserve. Zeb getting a nice doppel of his own. And Fantoon is down on Zeb's side. Sapphron checking right side supers. I will accept gravity at high jump and Varia at jack tool. Power bombs for Sapphron at right side supers. Nope, I rolled this. Sorry. And an energy tank at the left side super's location. And Sapphron is going to take a save? Nope. Apologies. Sapphron is heading straight on through to the energy tank location. Ooh. Ooh, takes 2 hits from the spikes. Yeah, it was a little bit dangerous, but Saffron has a bunch of health, and that pays off because that is a gravity suit for Saffron. Choose outcome gravity. Complete prediction. That is a gravity suit for Saffron, and Zeb is going to pick that up in short order as well. And there is gravity suit for Zeb316. This is the first place that they've checked, like the first real area that they've checked. It doesn't surprise me too much to see Saffron checking all of it. Zeb dips out, which is a play that RK seems happier with. There could be a beam up here. Could be screw attack. Could be plasma beam. Saffron did, I mean, they both did find speed booster here. Wreck ship reserve as an E-tank. Super missiles, the missiles in the sky. And Zeb is heading down Red Tower. Or one of them could be screw attack, which reduces the tanks by 4/2/1. Or charge beam, which also changes the math. It's not something that gets talked about very often. It could also be like Ice Beam. You might find Ice Beam here. Super missiles for Zeb at Spazer, super missiles for Saffron. And more super missiles. So, unfortunately for Saffron, just a lot of ammunition in the top of wrecked ship. And Zeb is heading into Kraid. Saffron is starting down Red Tower. Saffron hasn't checked Red Tower, might stop to pick up Spazer. And there's Varia. Zeb is basically in go mode now. Ammo mode, to be precise. But Zeb has everything that he needs, ammo notwithstanding, to go beat the game. We have a crate fight on the left. We no longer have a crate fight on the left. We have super missiles being picked up on the right. And Spazer. Ice Beam behind Kraid. Here are all of the things you could possibly want. Just take them, Zeb. So Sapphron will save a bit of time. No. I take it back. Sapphron would have saved a bit of time not checking X-ray. And in the frog pocket, super missiles. Zeb is closing in on ammo. Sapphron, I think, is at ammo. So I think Sapphron is able to stop checking items as soon as Kraid is down. Maybe actually as soon as Varia is picked up. Because that'll be a 25-75 loadout. Both suits, space jump, all of the things. Zeb is headed straight to Bubble Mountain. Missiles at the base of Bubble Mountain. And Zeb is into the lava dive room. Doesn't get the damage boost from the Namihe Flame. But that's okay, Zeb is through and out. No save, straight into Lower Norfair. And Sapphron sees Varia, Sapphron collects Varia. Zeb misses the Shine Spark. Would have been a really fantastic Shine Spark. Through the Pillars room. And into the worst room in the game. However, when you have Space Jump and also Screw Attack, but neither of these runners have Screw Attack, worst room in the game becomes a room in the game. Zeb jumps through the door into, I believe, Amphitheater is what this room is called. And Sapphron shoots a little too early and gets a standing up Kraid. But Zeb is through Amphitheater as well. Kraid down for Sapphron. And this is going to be an Ice Beam pickup, and probably the last pickup for a while on Saffron's side. Indeed, Agamemnon-sama. There's Morph Ball bombs for Zeb, saving a couple of power bombs. And that's one Kago. Yeah, Sapphron isn't even checking the frog pocket. Beautiful Shine Spark kill on the first Metal Pirate. Misses the second one. I don't know why people don't Shine Spark through this room that Zeb is going through. It seems easy enough to set in, or to set up. E-Tank, Super Missile at the top, and normal missiles. It's slow? Really? Maybe. Maybe. That's a Ridley down for Zeb. Dragon to go before Mother Brain. An energy tank that Ridley doesn't pick up. It's the crash animation. Fair enough. Nice damage boost from Zeb. Just, I'm out now. And Sapphron is through the lava dive. Zeb is destroying this lower north air, it's true. Sapphron building up speed. And sadly, no Shine Spark through the pillars. More super missiles for Zeb. 2065, getting very close. Very close to ammo. Six, 2070, even closer. I think it's one more super missile pack and Zeb is in the clear. 2 for safety, something like that. You still need to break the tank. I think it might be enough there. I don't know the precise numbers. I should probably learn them at some point. And there's bombs for Sapphron. Yeah, I know it's exactly 60 super missiles to take down Mother Brain, and I'm not sure the numbers to break the tank. I think it's something like 32 missiles total. Six to break after 30 after. And there's like a minimum of 12 projectiles hitting her or something, right? You missed one super. Well, that's all the safety Zeb needs, probably. Sapphron is pumping super missiles into Ridley. Ooh. There we go. Ridley has grabbed Sapphron and ended the fight. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 bot wound super missiles for Zeb. Pretty much a health bomb there. I did not see what was under the, or what was at the start of the Meridian Maze. Oh no, Sapphron, get out of the lava. Just missiles? Okay. And Zeb is at Dragon. Sapphron leaving Lower Norfair. And it looks like the biggest differentiator is going to be checking the top of Rhett's ship. No, I don't believe he checked Aqueduct. He just went straight to Bot Wound and did the kill. More super missiles for Sapphron. Do you think he needs to? Because I don't think Aqueduct matters at this point. 90 super missiles for Sapphron. And there's the reverse happy by Zeb. At this point, Agamemnon, Zeb has absolutely everything that he needs to beat the game. Extra missiles as a comfort against Mother Brain. Zeb leaves the fish alone and is out of Meridia and back in Red Tower. Thank you, RK. Pretty sure we'll see a refill of the ship here by Zeb, but not a save. Maybe a save. Nine, 10 super missiles into Botwoon, and Sapphron has defeated Botwoon. Zeb, however, has opened the red door and is going past all the warning lights into Turian. 4340-ish into Turian for Zeb. This, I think, can be a sub 50? Oh, Sapphron misses the down grab, ledge grab into the halfy attempt. $68 supers. Probably a missile kill on this last group of Metroids. And 70 super missiles. Zeb is in the clear, ammo-wise. The Dragonlings have finished spelling Keiko Love, and that means that Dragon is able to die on Saffron's screen. This is going to be a grapple kill. Very nice. Very nice fast grapple kill by Sapphron. And he's out. We have a baby skip attempt by Zeb. And Zeb is through with the baby skip. Super missile for the red door. Super missile for the eye door. And super missile for the other red door. No save. That's true. No save. And Zeb has 10 missiles of leeway here. I think that works out to 3 supers. There it is. Zeb empties all of the ammo. Sapphron is leaving Red Tower. Zeb is being drained down by the Rainbow Beam. As promised, this has been a fantastic race between these two. Go follow them. And if you're feeling kind, follow the broadcast team. Go follow GamerCoon, go follow Music75. And that is a hyper beam pickup by Zeb. Just as Sapphron is getting into Turian. And that is Mother Brain 3 down for Zeb, who just needs to escape the planet. And dot done in IRC. This has been a spectacular bout of gameplay by both of these players. And it is unfortunate that only one of them gets to move on to the next round. Sapphron grabbed by the baby Metroid. Remembers to face right. Back to the landing site. And he jumps up, presses down. Zeb316 has finished in first place with an official SRL time of 50 minutes and 19 seconds. GG, Zeb316. Congratulations on your victory here. I'm going to be repeating myself in just a moment, as Zeb is going to join us for an interview today. Hey Zeb, GG to you.
Hey, thanks for the GGs. Yeah. So, I felt like I pretty much everything right that seed in terms of routing. Like, that was... It took a really good route, so...
I wouldn't disagree with that.
It looks like Sapphron has the same items as I do. Did he take the same route?
Sapphron checked to the top of wrecked ship while you bailed, and then was playing catch-up for the entire rest of the match. Also, Sapphron went through construction zone all the way through and did Billy Mays while you went over to Red Tower.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But the interesting quirk in routing there actually put Sapphron ahead of you collecting Space Jump and Wave Beam. So, assuming Sapphron had noped out of wrecked ship at the same time you did, he would have gone down Red Tower and probably done Red Tower checks, and you would have been a little bit ahead leaving Red Tower, I think. Just by virtue of where stuff was.
So you said that he did reverse meme route then?
Essentially.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, reverse meme route makes some sense. Were there... Oh wait,
Ammo.
so did he? You said he skipped Billy Mays?
No, he went to Billy Mays, but it was a missile and a super missile.
Okay.
So he was very ahead of you on ammo, but unfortunately the amount of ammo you needed did not make up for the amount of time Sapphron spent.
Yeah, I was just trying to think if... I didn't think he had enough power mounts to get through Billy Mays, or to, like, go reverse meme route and check everything, but...
I think he ended up skipping on Mother Brain's tank.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
You were just mentally replaying the entire seed in your head, like a chess grandmaster hearing a list of moves, and you're just like, yeah, no, that's exactly correct. That's right. So you get to move on to the next round.
Yeah. Excited to face floaters again. we faced in I think it was the final round of the
Yep,
Swiss
the
portion.
final round of the Swiss. And going into that round, when you I believe won your race,
Mm-hmm.
Sloters in the chat said something to the effect of, I feel really bad for these two. One of these is going to lose next week to me, and then the other one the week after.
Yeah.
And then you didn't lose, is what happened there. So
Yeah.
it'll be a very nice rematch. And I know it's a friendly rivalry between all of the people at the top. I know it's friendly, but it's still amusing to me.
Yeah, it's always interesting racing Floaters, because he is one of the few people in this tournament that I'd say has a movement edge on me. I don't even know how. So I don't know how much of a movement edge he has on me, and I'd really like to see. I'd probably lose a race if we do the same thing, but I kind of want to do the same thing in one of the races just to see what happens.
Just challenge him to do it entirely in London. See how that goes.
Yeah. But
just Sloters, you and I are going to 100% the seed. Reverse boss order. We'll figure it out. See how.
Yeah, it's always fun to face Floaters. Of course, an excellent runner. It's like what, top 5 in any percent or something? Top
like
10
that.
for sure. Yeah, I don't think he's top 5. I think he's top 10. But yeah, I think. But going back to this race, I actually didn't feel great about my movement. I thought I was a little bit sloppy a lot of the time, but like it wasn't anything like too major, but like missing the fast pillars, little stuff like that. Really...
Oh, the fast pillars and the halfy, full halfy.
Yeah, the halfy too. Like all that kind of stuff. Like all that little stuff does add up. So I didn't feel great about my movement, but.
Sapphron is deciding not to interview. Just says can't. Sorry. Understandable. Thank you, Sapphron, for participating in SMRAT 2021, and I hope to see you next year. Yeah, I mean, your movement was fantastic, and I know that you're going to beat yourself up over the like micro adjustments that you failed to make, the missing shine spark on the pillars, missing the halfy / full halfy. You still played a fantastic game here, and you widened the amount of time between you and Sapphron from, I'd say, killing Ridley to the end of the game. Like every time I looked and I was going to say something like, "Oh, Sapphron is half a Lore Norfair behind," you just made such precise movement that you widened that gap over and over and over again.
Yeah. Thanks. Another thing that I was kind of interested in, I'm not sure that picking up that space jump was worth it. I was curious if it would have been faster just to go without the space jump the whole seed, because that's a pretty long check, it takes quite a while to get that space jump from Gauntlet. So if you just go straight to straight to wreck ship with that grapple beam instead, pick up your gravity, pick up your Varia. You've already got speed, so Meridia's pretty fast anyway.
Well, you only found speed in wreck ship.
Yeah. You only ended up finding speed there, but
right.
You would have gotten it. So I was curious whether routing that way would have ended up being faster.
I think that if you were to play this seed semi-blind like 3 or 4 weeks from now and just make a point of not picking up space jumping Gauntlet, I think you might end up with a slightly faster time. But you can't doubt the convenience of getting through like Amphitheater or getting up worst room in the game. I know you can do the jump without high jump boots, and you found high jump boots as the first item. which seems to be a hallmark of my seeds. I don't know why that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that's happened a lot of the time lately. Like, it's been high jump at Awakening Missiles so often. But the main reason I picked up that space jump, and I think it was worth it to pick it up, was I was able to check criteria power bombs, and I was planning on clearing wreck ship, full clearing.
Right.
So it makes it a lot easier to check things like missiles in the sky, stuff like that. So that's the reason that I picked it up when I did.
The other thing about randomizer, though, is you change your plan based on what you find, and you found, hey, look, a gravity suit, and hey, look, a speed booster. So that stopped. I guess that stopped making it useful. But you also had space jump to get through, right?
Yeah, space jump's still not like a bad item at that point. It's good for things like lore and warfare. Pretty much all of lore and warfare is pretty significantly faster with space jump, but I'm not sure it's like 2 minutes faster, which is, I think, maybe like a minute and a half is how long it takes to pick up that space jump.
Right.
I'm actually pretty surprised that that Sapphron didn't just bail after finding that gravity too. But he would have had the
happy. Chat was not happy.
Yeah. He would have had that speed booster too, so he wouldn't have even like needed to wade through Meridia. And I think that I don't know. I thought that he'd watched enough SMRAT to know that if one suit's behind or in wreck ship, like past Fantoon, then the other one basically can't be.
Basically, chat was also talking about that. If you found screw attack before, that changes the map enough that it's just 8 energy tanks with no suits, and then both could be behind. But yeah, the numbers are low. I will agree with you there.
Yeah. But that's the reason that I bailed. I was also early in the match. I was looking. We got that super early high jump and then super early grapple, and I was thinking both suitless were a possibility. Suitless Meridia or suitless Lore and Warfare. Which, if I went down, I definitely would have done suitless Meridia. There was that Ice Beam at Kraid and Varia, so I would have had high jump, spring ball, Ice Beam, and grapple. And it would have been like right there. I'm really curious how this race would have played out if that had happened, because I would have just been going for that, and I'm not sure how fast my time would have been. I wouldn't have had charge beam, so I still would have needed to find ammo. But I had a seed in I think week 1 where I of the Swiss where I did full suitless and I got like a 54. I think that this would have been faster than that. So I'm really curious how that would have played out. But
I mean, you can decide to just play this on stream again, like do the salty run back of the same seed and make different choices. I know that you know where all of the majors are, and so it's not quite the same. But it would be interesting to have that answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I love doing suitless Meridia though, so I'm almost kind of disappointed that I didn't go down and just do that. But
oh well, I think in a game 3 you just want to win.
Yeah.
if this was game 2 with 1 win under your belt, you have the leeway to like do whatever you want. But I think game 3 you want to stay in the tournament. You're just gonna like follow the logic as best as you can and just win the game. And then lament to the commenter afterwards. Oh, I wish I had done. You know.
Okay, but I think I've got to go. I've got something going on right now. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for the interview and thanks for the comms and restream and whatnot.
No problem. Good luck in the next race, the next round of the tournament, and we'll see you next mission.
Yep. See you.
Once again, please go follow our runners. Go follow Zeb316. Go follow Sapphron XD. Go follow GamerCoon. Go follow Music75. I don't have anything more to say, and I can't rate anybody. So I can't point everyone at someone else. Hey, look, Speedrunners Arena is playing Super Metroid. Who's playing Super Metroid right now? Nobody that I recognize, unfortunately. So I'm going to call it there. On behalf of everyone here at Speedrunners Arena, I'm Invarial. Thank you everyone for coming out to watch. GamerCoon, thank you for tracking. Music75, thank you for restreaming. Thank you Zeb and Sapphron for racing today. We will see you next mission.